Cashmal's filming me, I'm filming Cashmal. We're at Tim Hortons in a town called Orangeville next to Toronto, and we're gonna be hitting a farm that Bruce here. Remember to subscribe to him. He's got he just started on his videos not too long ago. He needs subscribers more than any of us. So we're gonna hit the farm that he secured permission for. We'll see how that goes. Cashmal says yes. Yes, like that, yes. And yeah, first we need to take out my mic. We had plans already. All right, we'll see you at the farm. All right, we're at the farm. Everybody's getting ready.
Looks good. Mike's smiling, so you know.
Mike, smile for the cameras.
Smiling, and I'm trying to hurry up.
I guess we can show around because nobody else can come here. That's Bruce walking the place.
Awesome, it's vacant.
It's vacant?
Yep.
We got it to ourselves.
All right, I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna start. We got a lot of land to cover.
Well, yes and no.
Maybe we'll ask the neighbor for permission too. All right, we're at the farm digging now. The only one who got the finds first, as usual, guess who? Mike, digging Canada. He got a largie and 2 silvers, I think a quarter and a dime. And I got this relics. I got the intact harmonica reed, which is a cool find. It's good condition, intact. And I just got this big plow here. All right, it's gonna stay with the farm. It has some markings on it. C69, I think. Yeah, it's a big piece of iron. All right, I'll see you on the next good find. All right, quick wrap up of the farm hunt. We did all right together, but separately not so much, for me at least. Here's Bruce, Mike, and Daryl over there. Cashmal, digging Canada, Cottage Country Blues. Bruce, remember to subscribe to him and me too. Forget the other 2 guys. All right, our finds on the car. This is Liz's. No, this was yours, right,
Yeah,
Daryl?
that's me.
So Daryl made out
Did you see all of them?
sort of okay. This is kind of cool relic.
No.
No.
Another cool kind of screw.
These are all old pennies. Like,
Some older pennies.
I mean, 40s, 50s. And the typical junk. That was my best find for today. I think,
Okay.
I don't know much about buttons, but Mike says possibly a general service.
I didn't look at it close
Military
It's
before.
actually really cool. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody knows, let us know.
We'll have to look into that a little deeper.
Yeah. Can you make out what it says?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to rub any detail off there, but no, I can't really make it. It looks like there's a crown on the top.
There's a crown on the top.
Looks like a crown, and it is a 2-piece, but
It's a pretty nice button.
Mike says World War I, World War II.
Could be older.
Could be.
Could be. But
All right. So this was Liz or?
This
This-
is.
Oh, this
Liz
this
has all her-
belonged to who? Bruce?
I think so.
Oh, Bruce, you just got pennies.
No,
So
this is all.
that's mine.
that's all yours.
I didn't get
Oh, this
pennies.
is Bruce's. Here.
I'm not sure
No,
whose
that's
that is.
mine there.
Oh,
Oh, is
okay.
it?
So that's
wheat cent.
Bruce's. Oh, you got a wheat cent?
Yeah,
That
one
one.
is a wheat cent.
Okay. Which year?
Yeah, I can't get the year yet. I'll have to.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
Let's see that.
toasty.
What is that? It's oh, it's a weed.
Yeah.
Here,
It's the
let's.
43 Weedy.
So this is Liz's only good
Looks like it got hit
find.
by a lawnmower.
That's from what is it called? From
Model
Model
T
T
valve
Ford, yeah.
stem.
it's
cover.
always Model T. You know, everybody says well, they find
Back then, that's all they had.
valve stem. It's always Model Cap. I have one of those.
This one's
Doesn't say Model T.
Yeah.
I have one that says Model T, I think.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
A little brush.
I got two. Anyway,
I don't think you're gonna get
that's
it.
my stuff.
Pretty crusty.
Lots of big junk.
A little bit of toothpaste.
I'll
left
find
over.
the big piece. It's in the backyard by the tree. I
So
forgot
this
about
rings
that
up
one.
Like a large set?
So really no coins.
Yeah.
Got the harmonica reed
It's actually-
and 1970 quarter. Well, that's a coin, I guess. But and this kind of lid from something.
Take your detector out. You can swing over.
Maybe when I wash it, we will have some kind of a design on it.
No, I'll take your word for it. I was just
Let's
hoping
rub it a
maybe
little
didn't
bit.
Bring up less than 30.
No,
No,
and
no.
gold gild on it, or whatever you call it. I got one of these before.
Piece those clips together.
Yeah.
That's Bruce's
Usually on
junky
have
stuff.
20 clips.
I got one of these before. I don't remember what it's for, but I got exactly that thing. I was like,
It's a gasket off an engine.
all right, gasket of an engine. That's why. And this is probably his best relic,
The Windows Movie Maker's good.
a cup.
I use Pinnacle Studio.
That might be a hubcap.
And hubcap, that's
I wonder if it
hubcap
says
for
Camry on
sure.
the top or not.
Because I got the Ford Model T, two
Yeah,
of them.
it does.
One just the top, a little different.
bad.
And the best finds, as often do, belong to
Came home from,
Yeah.
Digging Canada Mike.
That's a nice one.
So he got a
he was
largie,
frolicking with Beatrice on the front.
pretty
lawn.
toasty, but it might clean up okay.
Kind of old names.
God bless.
The Indian looks really good.
They were
1905
there,
Indian.
maybe-
That's cool find. Couple,
Yeah,
a few weeds and George pennies, and he got 2 quarters, both fairly slick, but they're George the Fifth. One's got a year, right? Or
Yeah,
both?
that one is the 34, and that one I think is 8.
Yeah. And I beat him on harmonica reeds today. I got the better piece, but that's about it. All right, there is always next time. I'll get him in the woods. All right, we're at that park that me and Kashmal figured out before. We didn't know how well we're gonna do here, but Mike found an older penny, and I just found pretty solid signal, easy penny signal, and I just dug that up, and it's King George the Fifth time. I don't want to rub it too much.
I got a weedy and a George penny.
I already got this year,
Damn, it's nice.
1929.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Thanks guys.
Beautiful. Okay.
All right, so we're digging in this area. We think it used to be a beach area. I got a dime, 51. Daryl got quarter, 1940s, 44, right? I think. And I just dug this little thing. That's actually a first one for me. This type of a tag. This is number 3 on it. It's pretty cool. All right, I'll see you on the next. All right, I'm at the park that I got the 29 dime before, hunting the bushes right now. I just got, well, I got a couple modern sands memorials, copper memorials, nothing too much. Got this wheat sand just now, so hopefully there is some age to things around here. And I see a quarter on the ground. Let's see what kind of quarter that it is. Maybe the year can tell me something. Well, it's obviously modern clad. It's 78 or 9, so that's a good thing. Maybe this place wasn't hunted here in a while. No way, no freaking way. I'm just scouting the grants of the location, of a new location. I will call it hidden port, because I'm hoping this place was not detected. And what do I see? It's laying right on the ground. $30 cash. Wow. Lucky. 30 bucks. A little noisy here at Downtown Hill. I did not dig it all out. I'm just extending a previous haul. I made myself a nice seat, and I'm chomping at the bits here, whatever is left. Not too much here. Let me just shorts mostly. This would have been a nice bowl. A key from a hotel. That's a clue to the location. I'm not turning that over. These are the best pieces I've found so far. This little stopper. This old porcelain doll piece. This, I don't know what this is, chalk-like thing. And this is missing a bottle. It's Griffiths Menthol Liniment. And there's more. Just different chunks that indicate good age of the haul. Some purple there. I really like this color. This is a nice color. And my new friend here, Cameron, right there digging another hole. Just getting busy. He got let me just go down there and show you. Alright, so he got this little shovel. That's cool. Rusty relic. And this little older piece. Nice. We're still bigger shorts there, so we're gonna keep going at it and see what we can get. We know there's shorts here from going to 1800s, so there is hope, and hope is all we've got. And I almost stepped on this thing, could have cut myself. All right, I'll see you if I find something good. Okay, YouTube, time for a wrap up. We've got a few hunts here. The main hunt was the one I did a group hunt with Digging Canuck, Liz, Digging Canada, digging without the G at the end, Mike. Also Cottage Country Bruce, and last but not the least, Daryl Cashmo. And we went to the permission Bruce had at the farm that he grew up on in Praxa, I believe was the place. Just near Orangeville. We had excellent time there. It was supposed to be raining, but we managed to get there. Rain stopped, and we got digging. There was not too many good targets there. And unfortunately only one of us just, or fortunately for him, but only one of us walked onto the silvers. I think there were 3. And some of us got some other interesting finds. So after that hunt, when it was obvious there was nothing more for us to detect over there, we finished, and three of us, me, Mike, and Daryl, we went to a park nearby that I researched before, and I talked to Daryl Cashmo about it, so he also looked at it before. So we got there, and there was a little bit of success over there. And also there's some coins here from extremely short hands I did after that, and I did some bottle digging, or well, I would say unsuccessful bottle digging. I didn't find any good bottles, but I found some cool other little relics, so it wasn't too bad. And I met a nice guy, Cameron, who does a lot of bottle digging, and I'm sure we'll dig some stuff again. So let's go to the finds, and I'll start with the non-coin stuff. I actually found my first cat tag or collar. I might return it to the owner. The address on the other side. Most of this stuff here is from the bottle dig that I did with Cameron. Let's see, what do I have here? This would have been a really cool find. It's an iron skeleton key. Unfortunately, it's quite rusted. I held on to it, and the other part of there was a rounded loop on this side, and well, you can see it's a skeleton key that rusted through and just fell apart. Could have been a really cool find if it was in a better condition. Couple of interesting shards. This doll, this area that we dug is near my Honey Hill spot, and there is stuff that dates back there to the 1800s from the looks of it. So this very green spoon is really cool. Actually, it was a little bent, but I was able to straighten it out. Nice, really nice patina on this one. Got a couple more spoons. This one unfortunately didn't make it as a whole. Has a bit of a pattern. I don't know if we can see it here showing through. So that's the bottom port, and I tried to straighten it. Was really bent. I tried to straighten it out, and it snapped. Another piece from a smaller spoon. Little cool blue pottery that I found there. This I have no idea what that's from. Like a long little piece. I got this little nice bottle stopper. Cameron said that this probably had a little rubber around this as well. What else was there? A piece of intact harmonica reed. I found a knife. Knife was rusted out, but this bone handle I took with me. Okay. I got a few buttons. This one I really thought when it came out it was a coin. It was really nice and shiny. I think I saw this part first, and I thought, oh, I may have This is like a size of between a dime and a 5 cent, and I thought I might be having one of those, but it's just a button. Mother of pearl, older button. This is a cool find. Probably 100-year-old or more. Piece of chalk. I think it's a piece of chalk. You can write with this, it will write black, but it could be something else. I'm not really sure. Charcoal, not chalk, charcoal. The bottles, I was not very lucky. I found another medicine bottle that was basically missing its top. Like this is a top from another one, so the other one was missing this top. That would have been cool, but it looked nice coming out of the ground. There were a couple really nice tops. I saved that just for the video. This would have been a really nice bottle to find. Well, maybe there's more over there, so I will probably dig there again. This one actually is not from that side. I'm not really sure how old this one is, but appears to be fairly old. I found that shard in the woods next to my brother's-in-law new house, so that's actually an old area. He lives by a very old road, so that was near a bridge over a stream nearby when we went for a walk. So maybe one day when I'm there, I'm gonna do a little bit more adventuring. What else we got here? Oh, this couple bottoms were, I saved them. This is just because they had this nice writing on them. Would have been nice also to get the Griffiths mental lineament. Would have been cool to get a whole bottle there like this. Also this Galloway liquid external trade little piece would have been nice to get. Key from a nearby hotel on the surface. Okay, this is from, I think, another spot. I think just pipe fitting, copper. That's also from another spot. Pretty heavy, very heavy. I think this is just a leg from something. And one key, obligatory, copper DL, one of the older ones, probably 20s, 30s. Has a kind of interesting design on the back. Okay, got a little toy car that's in a place where, on a hill of the park that I wanted to hit, I found a little bit of older stuff there. I think I found one silver coin up in the park, but the park has the hillside, so I hit it for really roughly an hour, and I got that car, and I got a couple Wheaties over there, older Wheaties, which I'll show next. This harmonica was from the harmonica reed was from the hand at the farm. The group hand at the farm. So now I have two intact harmonica reeds, one a little bigger than the other. This lid was from the farm, had a nice patina. Could be storage for stuff like those little buttons that I find. That's a great idea. This was a first for me. Wouldn't call it a bucket lister, but a first. Little tack with a number that was looks like it was glued onto something. That was at the park we hit after the group hunt. And now let's go to the coins. Really not many modern coppers, very few 70s coppers. I got I think in one of the parks I hit briefly. I almost called it a memorial hunt because I think 4 of those were there. I did get a little bit of clad, but not too much. I think about back 10 in clad. Let's start with pennies. 7 50s, 60s Young Elizabeth pennies. I think mostly 60s there. I got 3 Wheaties. 1920, 1936 on that hill in the park I mentioned, and 1942D. This one's kind of orangey. Only 2 George pennies, 1443. But I got 2 silvers, 2 really nice silvers, silver dimes, and they were both on that in that park we hit with Cashmel and Mike after the group hunt. Okay, so this is the 29 is really in a really nice condition. I like that. I already have 129 too. I think that this might be in better condition. And 51 King George VI dime. So couple silvers, which was good to get that day after not being silverless at the farm. At the farm, Cashmel found this Indian, and it was super crusty. We could barely make it out that it was an Indian. I think we made it out because of the leaves here on the side, where it says 1 cent. You could see the pattern barely. So I put it through my, bake and toothpick method. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Well, basically, this side didn't come out so great. Let me see. Okay. But you can see it's not focusing very well here, but you can see a little bit of a 1 cent and the reef around it. But the Indian side there was basically a big green blob there, and that side cleaned up okay. Unfortunately, the date is difficult to read. I'm pretty sure it's 1/8, most likely 9 is next, but the last digit is impossible to read, so I'm calling it the 1890s. And I got this British modern 5 pence. This was actually a change at Starbucks, so that was kind of a cool coin. It's always cool to get foreign coins. So that's it for this hunt. There is a lot of excitement coming up next for me. I mean, I've already done that. I just didn't post the videos yet. I go for one hunt alone outside of the city, checking out different old abandoned type of spots in the country, and I don't, well, let me just say that I don't find a lot in numbers, but I find a really one great thing. I think that's all I'm gonna reveal for now. Really old. Well, I'm just gonna say it. It's coin. It's the type that Kurt would kiss when he finds. So that will be on the next video, and also there's gonna be more bottles coming up. This time they're gonna be whole bottles. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting to those who hunt, and otherwise all the best to everybody. Have a good day, night, evening, weekend, week, and probably I'll put out the next video in about a week, so I'll see you then.